Good morning, Year 6. Today we are looking at the Cartesian plane. So we have been doing integers, which means we are looking at both positive and negative numbers. So today we are going to look at the Cartesian plane, which is just two number lines that have been positioned in an X. The x-axis is the horizontal number line and the y-axis is the vertical number line. As we know, on a number line, we have 0 as the midpoint of a number line. And normally, we have got the positive integers to the right and negative integers to the left. Now, if we look at the y-axis, I said this is also a number line, and it's as if we've taken that x-axis and we have just rotated it anti-clockwise. So the positive integers on the y-axis will be at the top. And the negative integers will be down the bottom. Right. Now, there are 4 quadrants to a Cartesian plane, and we always start at the very top right. So this top right is quadrant 1. Then we move in an anti-clockwise direction. So this quadrant to the left will be quadrant 2. The quadrant bottom left is quadrant 3, and bottom right is quadrant 4. Now, if we look at the integers for the x and y values in quadrant 1, if I look in quadrant 1, all my x values are positive and all my y values are positive. If I look to quadrant 2, well, in this quadrant, if I look to the left here, all my x values are negative, but my y values are positive. If I look to quadrant 3, all my x values will be negative and all my y values will be negative because both these and these are both negatives. If I look to quadrant 4, well, here my x values are all going to be positive, but my y values in quadrant 4 will be negative. The center of the Cartesian plane is also known as the origin. That is the start for the Cartesian plane explanation. This Cartesian plane was devised by a man named René Descartes, and obviously Cartesian has been taken after his surname of Descartes, and that is where we get the Cartesian plane from.